I was born in New York City. I love my schools. I grew up going to public school, all my friends did. When I was still in elementary school, I remember there was a traffic accident like a block from my school. A lot of parents at the school, you know, the kids too, we protested. And sure enough, we got a crossing guard at that corner. I saw what a difference it could make. Activism has been a part of my life for a long time. By the time I had kids in the mid-90s, the city had really changed. But I knew I was public school all the way. And we arrived the first day, Sam and I, to kindergarten. And the school was so different than the one that I had looked at just a few months earlier because there had been this massive budget cut. They had fired the assistant principal, the art teacher, the music teacher, and 2/3 of the paraprofessionals. I heard from a parent that I met in the hall that there was a protest and that the cuts were citywide. Sam and I went to this protest and I spoke. I held Sam in my arms and I spoke about how angry I was, that when the budget is tight, our schools and our kids are always the first thing on the chopping block. And I just kept going to protests. I testified in front of the city council. I met with legislators. A lot of us got arrested. And that following spring, when there were more budget cuts coming through, I got on this yellow school bus tour and I traveled around to Buffalo and Syracuse and Rochester, meeting with parents, meeting with teachers and school groups and people who were fighting in their own communities. We beat back $400 million in budget cuts. And I've been, you know, fighting for education ever since. I think a lot of women who find their way into politics get involved through a fight on behalf of their children. The gap between our richest and poorest schools is wider than it's ever been. New York State is the second most unequally funded system in the whole country. How can we allow this kind of crushing inequality here? When I'm governor, we will fully fund our schools. There's no better investment that we could make.